Randall,
work.
I want to play a game.
What is this colonist?
This is Catan on Discord.
Want to play a game.
I don't
Randall,
Son of a bitch.
your entire life, you have gone on not appreciative of all the real cheese in your life. You do not appreciate the cheese in your life.
You're right, because I'm not a cheese guy.
In front of you, there are 3 buckets. One of them is filled with Kraft cheese.
Yeah.
The middle bucket is filled up with Cheese Whiz. And the third and final bucket is filled with Velveeta. Across from you, there is Tyler.
Yeah.
You choose which bucket is placed in front of you and which one is placed in front of your opponent. Afterwards, a countdown timer will click down from 1 hour, and you have to consume more of the fake cheese than your opponent.
Yeah.
Your time starts now.
I choose the Velveeta. Tyler goes with Kraft.
No, why would you do that? That's so rude.
It is very, very rude. But I don't think we're getting through it in an hour. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Regardless, I don't like cold cheese, and so that's kind of a big issue for me. I'm not. If I'm eating cheese, it's usually melted on top of something.
Yeah.
I like how in one fell swoop, we all just proved that the Saw movies are fucking bullshit.
Well,
you were never appreciative of your husband and he cheated on you, so we're gonna kill you unless you could play this random game.
Yeah, well, you don't watch them for being a good movie. You watch them for what they are.
Yeah, but the problem is that Saw fans share a very close trait with the Rick and Morty fans where they think they're fucking smarter and they say the show is smarter than it actually is.
Yeah.
It's really not, though.
Yeah, but like Saw fans are just like that.
What does that make Rick and Morty fans?
Randall, you know what you are.
Yeah, don't wrap me into that.
Randall, I remember the video that you posted on Tumblr where you were running inside a McDonald's naked saying, "Give me Mulan sauce for me McNuggies."
Yeah.
And then you ripped off your nipples.
Yep.
You think they're gonna get bring that back, Mulan sauce?
I fucking hope not.
If they do, people are gonna riot again.
Actually, I haven't eaten McDonald's in like over a year now, so
good for you. I don't think I have in the last like 4 months. So yeah.
I was wondering why like my airways and like my blood veins were like declotting themselves.
Well, the problem is it's not even that it's just horrible for you. It's just as expensive to do that than just to go to the grocery store and get some other stuff nowadays. McDonald's is up there with every other fast food chain, and it's just getting more and more expensive.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, it has nothing to do with health. Why I stopped eating McDonald's is literally because it doesn't taste good enough for me to get off of my ass and drive to a McDonald's.
Well, you're telling me that you wouldn't just have a DoorDash or whatever?
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah,
who would do that?
Yeah, and I was about to say, like, why am I going to drive to a McDonald's when, like, I live 2 miles away from a Jack in the Box?
He has a point.
If I want my good shit food, I want it to be very good and very shitty, not just meh and meh like McDonald's.
Is that what Jack in the Box is? I have never had it.
Oh, it's the best dumpster food. Like
It's dumpster food.
it's so bad. It's so bad. But like, if you wake up and you're like, oh, it's 11 o'clock at night. I want egg rolls, tacos, and a burger. What place can I go to that has all three? Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box.
That makes sense. I mean, is it cheaper at least?
I have no clue, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough. No, Jack in the Box. Have you guys already done the intro? Have you forgot about it?
Welcome back to Hard Homies Podcast, everyone. Thanks for listening and joining us today.
You're welcome for that.
We're going to get you hard today. It's the Hard Homies Podcast.
Hold on.
Dick in hand, holding on.
Yeah, well, you're gonna want to for this.
You're gonna have to.
You better hurry up. Like, dick is in hand. I am ready to bust. I can only hold on for so long.
Well, you better hold on for longer.
Oh my gosh, I can't hold on.
Hey,
I'm gonna be like the guy.
There you go. Merry Christmas, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I meant to hang up, but it just stopped watching. The fucking Eldritch Horror was silenced.
Now, imagine listening to that song 10 times in a shift every day for the next 2 months.
Yeah, man, that would make life so shitty. I'd probably kill myself.
Well, to be honest with you, since this is my third year going into it, or second year going into it, and it's gotten so bad whenever every new Christmas song that's on the same playlist that they play at work, it goes in one ear, out the other, and I don't even hear it anymore. People will start singing around me, and I'll look at them, and they're like, "What are you singing for?"
Wait, there's fucking people singing around you?
No.
You're like, Brando, you fucking Scrooge. It's Christmas time, pussy.
Yeah, they fucking bite me.
Where are you,
to be fair.
If you leave out moldy milk and cookies, Jim Carrey will come down the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
You guys were supposed to suffer with me, not just make me suffer more.
No.
Randall, look, here's the deal. Right now, I only have to deal with it if you put me through it here. Because otherwise, I don't listen to the radio. And then the few times I've gone into a store and they've been playing it, I just walked right back out.
Yeah, well, you know. I don't blame
you. Walked into Harbor Freight because they've been doing their like daily Christmas sale, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing clamps for like $3 for a 12-inch clamp, and I'm like, oh shit, I'll get a few of those. Walked in, they were playing that song, and I was like, all right, and then just turned around.
Yeah.
Like, they had the people by the door. You walk in and like, hi, welcome to Harbor Freight. And then the song changed. And I'm like, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll see you next time. Maybe not. Never, ever.
And I drove to a different Harbor Freight.
And you're like, oh, good. You guys don't have the Christmas news going.
And then, like, the guy looking in there is like, hi, I'm new to the area and depressed. I'm like, you know what, bud? Same.
We're going to be good friends over here.
I'm like, dude, I'm stepping foot into Harbor Freight. Like, this is the equivalent of, like, jacking off and then going to church, okay?
Michaela's granddad lives and dies by Harbor Freight. He has so many things from them.
Something tells me it's going to be mostly die.
Mostly what?
Mostly die.
Die?
No, because, like, I was told to check my tool privilege.
Okay, why?
Because I like my nice tools, and people were like, you could have all the stuff you need. You just went to Harbor Freight.
If only you went to Harbor Freight.
Yeah, that sounds about every conversation of people who love Harbor Freight.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Like, I go to Harbor Freight. I get a 8-piece turning tool kit. Take it home, and it's missing 3 of the 8 tools.
My God.
Drove right back and be like, "Hey, I'm switching this out." He's like,
they have it.
What seems to be wrong with it? I'm like, it's missing more than a quarter of the shit it's supposed to have.
They have more than just that. They have everything there. Michaela's granddad came into our apartment one time and he saw all the electronics and was like, okay, that's a lot. And then he goes, hey, I have these switches that plug into your power stripper wall that you can individually turn on and off for like lamps and other stuff. And he goes, yeah, you probably could use this to turn off your computer. I was like, I probably could, but I don't think I want to do that. And should fire and kill my computer one of these times. Circuit it.
Say no less about like your wife, kid, Christmas tree, cats.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the computer makes it out, we can rebuild.
Yeah.
It's the exact opposite if you're in the fire, though, because you're like, oh, God, I'm on fire. But you're just looking at your computer and you're just like, please catch fire. Please catch fire. They can't recover anything if it's all burned.
Are you playing that game over there, Tyler?
Yeah,
that's why he's so quiet. He's got the fucking ADHD hyperfocus. He's monkey braining himself half to death.
You guys are good. I was just I'm testing this out because honestly, it's interesting.
Been testing this out for like the past 25 minutes. Come here, Tyler. We're gonna show you what.
Yeah.
Loading.
Loading.
I can spectate you. Yeah. Okay.
Oh God, what's it like peering into the mind of an insane man?
It's great.
This is why we need to get the kids away from the screens.
Yes.
So I literally was going to make a comment, and then I started
watching a toddler fucking
just like not paying attention to anything. I'm like, hey, okay, buddy, let's put the iPad away. Let's put Catan away.
I'm leaving from watching because I'm just gonna sit there and watch you otherwise.
Like, at that point, it's just gonna be me talking to myself, and like people think I'm crazy when I do that.
Oh man. Okay.
Good thing I just watched him because I was about to start playing, and I was like, no.
Wait, hold up. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do this another fucking day then. Getting back to making jewelry, I guess, man. Pull me away from my hobbies and fun shit, then not even talk to me while I'm on the phone.
Hobby. Hello, this is a hobby, you fool.
Yeah, but like it has less risk of death than the other stuff I've been working on.
Nice.
Does it have to have a high increased risk of death for you to enjoy it? You're masochist?
No, it's what happens. It gets my dopamine up, the adrenaline. And then sometimes I'm able to remind myself that I'm still alive when that's flaring off.
Gotcha.
It's why I had the motors. It's why I do the motorcycle. It's why I have a very angry gecko that's always 2 feet away from me at all times.
No, that makes sense.
It looks like you got mushrooms behind you right now.
Yeah, Discord background because I don't want to pay for Discord Nitro.
Tyler's already doing it.
Oh, he's playing the games on it, man. He's like, oh shit, for a subscription I could play Catan and talk to my friends.
Yes. It's wonderful, to be honest. This
your
is
friends are all like, Tyler, want to come over and play Catan? And Tyler's like, but look, if you stay there and we play Catan over Discord, I don't have to put on pants.
Exactly. That's the whole point of the internet. That's why
exactly. Because the people who would the people you would feel comfortable being without pants around, because they would also be missing their pants, i.e. Brandel, me, and our other group of friends will not be playing board games with you because we know better.
Yeah, no, you do. You've learned. It's good.
So you can't have
from you.
Yeah, so Discord helps you out because now you got to have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Just like Hannah Montana said.
Braden, I think
both worlds. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure.
And I won, bitches.
Well, of course you won. There's no losing when it comes to you.
That's fine.
In board games. I mean,
I feel like I came out from the bottom there. It's
we came from the bottom and now we're here.
Yeah. We got the whole.
I was gonna say the only time I've ever beaten you at Catan is when I wanted to beat the shit out of the person that was like playing with us, and so I was so angry I was just playing to make the game end.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, it's even worse, Brandel. Like, there was one day where we were all playing board games, and this is right after you moved away, and it was Tyler's and my introduction to Twilight Imperium.
Oh God.
Haven't heard of it. Board game.
Okay, it's like a board game that costs $400, and one round goes on for 12 hours.
Not one round. The whole game lasts for 12 hours.
Yeah, that's one round.
Isn't just
most things go best 2 out of 3, right?
Oh, you're talking about like a round of, okay. Yeah, no. I mean, I feel like that one's just, if you win, you win, and you're not doing 2 out of 3 on that game.
I think it was Kel, and he was like, okay, guys, now that you know how to play the game, who's ready to start it now that we all know? And I'm like, motherfucker, I've been going through nicotine withdrawals this entire fucking game. My ex broke up with me yesterday. I am not playing another 12-hour board game with you.
Yeah, it was a bad day for him. I thought that would cheer him up, but no.
It was a weird day.
I would be having the same issue. I feel like you would need nicotine, weed, or drinking through that whole thing. Just sit
he was drinking.
It was Kel's house, so we were of course drinking, and then also Tyler and I decided that was the day we tried Mr. Beast Burger.
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake. We've only had it once, and we've never had it again.
Yeah.
I have always seen it, and as somebody who always cooks food, I just could never bring myself to even ever want to try it. So
bro, guess where they make it?
Like at any other fast food place, right, or whatever.
No, it's like a specific place. This is a specific ghost kitchen that makes all the shitty stuff.
Okay, that's what it was. The ghost kitchen, because I've heard.
Yeah,
Mama Fonda's house.
Yeah, do you know the ghost kitchen? Do you know where they are located?
No, of course not.
They are inside.
Bibida Pepe. Oh man, we're gonna get so much Italian hate comments.
Bring it on.
Italians are fierce online, man. They'll fuck you up. I've been
training my entire life for this. Bring them on. I'll fight Buddy Valastro. I'll kick his stupid ass. I'm Italian. Shut up, Buddy Valastro.
Yeah, this is gonna be our foray into
cake
fucking
boss,
YouTuber boxing.
like fucking cake bitch. I'll fight Buddy Valastro. I'll kick his ass. Put me in the ring. Give me a pair of gloves. I'll fight any Italian.
I'll think you'll fight anyone. I'll put money on you, Braden.
I'll put money on Buddy Velastro, and then I'll tell Braden, hey, it's like 300-1. Yeah, you throw that fucking fight.
and then I'm gonna be like, Tyler, you don't understand my love for the sport. I cannot play the sport for money.
Listen, Marcellus Wallace wants you to live a good life. You like living a good life, right? And when you're riding high and you're I forget that monologue, but something cryptic.
I fucking always can't remember that monologue.
But it's so good. Oh, that like monologue to Bruce Willis's character, and that's just so good.
It was fucking good.
I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies.
Dude, it was always so funny because some of those internet stuff was going around where it's like, would you do this for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, would you punch your sibling in the face for $1 million? I'm like, shit, I'll do it for $1.
Stacks, yeah. I don't know if you guys have been watching any of the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
And I just love the meme of when he's beating the shit out of the black guy, and it feels racially biased, man.
A little bit,
yeah, man. Like when he's
the way he gets beat down, dude, it just feels so wrong in every sense of the word.
Then why were you hard?
Well, have you heard of our podcast?
It's true. It's called Hard Homies.
Very true. Very true. It's a watch along.
I had a bit in my last episode where I was like talking about how when people talk to me, I expect them to be fully erect. Because if they're not, it's disrespectful.
It's a little insulting, you know. Like,
yeah, it's like what the fuck?
All this effort, and then they aren't even going to get a little hard to show their appreciation.
Not even a tiny chub. Yeah, like what? Both of you are erect, right?
Yeah,
like,
dude, I'm erect right now. I'm full mask. Like, dude, that's peasant behavior. If someone's walking up to you and they aren't like steel rod.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who does that?
Peasant behavior. Exactly. Exactly. It's like if I walk past an officer, like I'm not gonna salute anymore. Like I'll get hard though, because that's like the new world's version of a salute.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what it is. It's the new world salute.
It's a dick salute.
It's the NWS, if you will.
Yeah, it's a little
awkward for. It's a little awkward for the gentlemen who go up a little bit higher. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Where like it's a little bit too much of like a.
It's a little too.
It's auspicious. Yeah, it's a little extra auspicious. Yeah.
No, that's like the version of where that's like fashion boulevard shit. Like, you know, the peasants who started wearing like way too elegant clothing because they wanted everyone to think they're fancy. That's that version of the cock salute.
I mean, like people nowadays wearing Gucci and like Prada, even though rich people don't actually wear that.
Like they're gonna take a fucking Gucci string and then like tie a bow around their dick.
Yeah. And
like it's gonna get to the level to where like they walk with their hands in their back pockets and they have a string and a pulley system that goes up over their shoulder and they like tug on their back pocket and their dick does a little hand wave.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little puppeteering, I see.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
Well, it's called cocketeering. Thank you.
Cocketeering.
Yeah, it's one step below cock magic.
Yeah.
I forgot you were real fluent in said act, Tyler.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, thank you.
He's a third degree
cocketeer.
That's why we started the whole podcast.
Yeah.
Because we called you and your dick was out and you were in the middle of a set. And yeah.
I was cocketeering. Yeah. Well, and then like it really comes in handy for the porn stars. You know, they can't always keep it erect. So if I get the strings out just right, I can kind of like make it look like
it's like you don't want another potential sexual harassment lawsuit by hiring a fluffer. So you just get the cocketeers and they don't even have to touch it. It's already going all over the ground.
You are the fluffer. You're just trying to get that sweet POV action where you.
It's a metaphysical fluffing.
Yeah. Looks like I'm fucking performing magic right there, man. Like,
yeah. Tyler comes on. He's wearing his cat hoodie. He's got the purple face hood. He's got the purple face paint on. He's like, secret sand village puppet technique. True cockatier. Just starts flashing the bullshit hand signs.
I want him wearing one of those gloves with the fingerless gloves while he's in the middle of doing it. Like he's doing what those people do at no, he'll be a magician is what he'll be. So doing the puppeteering and watch this, and whoever he's in front of, it'll disappear.
I have begun my tutelage and cock magic. It's
we love it.
A long and arduous road.
And the word you were looking for is gloving, Brandel.
Gloving. I forgot. That's what it is.
Because you can deglove and you can glove.
Oh, degloving is something completely different. Like,
which I can also do with my cocketeering with the string.
Look, if you're high as shit, someone comes up to you, right? If it's a glover, they're going to give you a light show, and you are going to transcend to the next realm where you are going to be jerked off by hundreds of angels. If someone comes up to you and they deglove and you're high, that's just a straight ticket and a bad trip. You're going to learn some shit today. Sorry you didn't want to go through this, but it happened. It's not forever. It's not forever.
And it's not for everybody, but
it's absolutely not for everybody.
Which I gotta fucking do shrooms again, man. I've been
guys, I don't know what happened. I dropped a couple tabs and then I turned off all the lights in my room. Then I turned on a red LED.
Okay.
Don't do that. Here's my disclaimer. We at Hard Homies do not condone nor encourage dark room experiments.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Whatever that entails specifically to you.
Yeah.
Whatever that entails specifically to you.
Mm-hmm.
Any sort of drug use partaken with the word experiment in the name, we do not condone it.
Yeah, it's not
not a call to action. Not a call to action.
Yeah, please don't do that. But if you happen to do it,
tell me the story.
Please tell me.
I'm not telling you to do that. I am saying I am not telling you to do that. But if you do that,
I'm curious.
Let me know how it goes, because tell me that story, because
type it out in a comment so everybody can hashtag relate to it, whatever.
Yeah, post it on Reddit, get your updates, and then send it over here so we can read it.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you are, by the way, if you are listening and enjoying this podcast, please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment saying that you want people to also be fully erect while they speak to you. Just
bring
so you know
touch,
you're engaging.
Click on that bell if you are fully erect.
Exactly.
And ladies, you can also be fully erect.
Yeah.
Competeering is not only for people with penises.
Yeah.
Competeering is very, very gender neutral and accepting of all people.
And as a special reward for anyone who subscribes on YouTube specifically, if you're ring-a-ling that ding-a-ling bell on the subscribe button with your dick or metaphysical dick, it'll light up a bunch of pretty colors when you subscribe.
So many. But you have to truly believe or else it won't happen.
Yeah, it's like Santa.
Yeah, like Brandel said, ring-a-ling, ding-a-ling, it's Christmas time in the city.
Yeah. Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you guys
put out those cookies and milk for Santa.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put it back on.
Stupid motherfuckers aren't even ready. Go to Target. Go to Target. You'll see the truth. Well, on Christmas, if you stay up by taking a lot of meth, you'll find out Santa is black.
There you go.
I'm not clicking on watch stream. I'm not clicking on watch stream.
So, you should cook on it.
Last episode.
I know what you're cooking in there, and I don't want to know.
Oh,
I don't want any of that.
We already know.
Mariah Carey.
I'm not gonna let you cook. I'm not gonna let you cook. I know what's going on in that fucking kitchen.
Right.
Yeah, meth. Anyway, what?
Well,
Tyler?
Brandel, we gave you a little homework assignment to do last episode.
We did.
It was a documentary to watch.
So
and
I was going to bring this up this episode actually, and I was
Did you
wondering
fuck it? Did you fuck it?
the rug. So I immediately after you sent me, I loaded it up on YouTube, and then I started cleaning and forgot about it.
You need Adderall.
you need Adderall. Yeah.
You made us a pinky promise. You made us a pinky promise, and that is sacred.
And I also was going to bring up that I had that thumbnail done, but then when I got home, I didn't save it.
No, it's all good.
You had.
I did. It was literally done.
You had one fucking job. You had one fucking job.
I had two.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to stop doing the cool stuff that I'm making right now, and I'm gonna have to make your dick flattening device. We told you it was gonna happen. We told you it was gonna happen. If you didn't keep your promises, we were gonna flatten your dick.
I don't think you ever mentioned that once, but now it sounds like a problem.
You know, it was while Tyler was cocketeering and you were gazing at it fly throughout the room. And I said, hey, just to let you know, if you break a pinky promise, this is what happens to you.
That's true.
You can't tell me to remember a pinky promise with Tyler's cock.
You signed it. Signed it with your cum print.
You did.
That's legally binding.
You mushroom stamped it.
And you're right, but the problem is my problem still stands. There's no way that I would have remembered that with Tyler doing his show, doing his cocketeering, if you will.
I understand that I am a high level performer in the cocketeering ring, okay? But that does not disqualify or excuse you forgetting the signed agreement.
Yeah, exactly. You signed it on that piece of napkin and then basically dated it by flushing it down the toilet.
Yeah.
Where our team of legal dolphins retrieved it.
They're lawyer dolphins that we keep on.
Lawyer dolphins.
Tyler
retainer.
Satan.
They're kind of like loan sharks, but more rapey.
A lot more rapey.
Yeah, this sounds like Tyler and the Satan agreement. I feel like this is how he would get anyone to sign a contract with him.
No, that's just how I got drugs through school.
Like chumming on toilet paper and flushing it down.
Yeah.
Did you ever do it for what is it called? Like a performance at the assembly for all the kids back in high school?
No.
I was still actor in the talent shows, and then people were like, "Hey, you could buy these gloves with LEDs on it," and I'm just gonna sit on stage of the auditorium and wave my hands around like a flaming idiot because none of you know what ecstasy is, so you aren't gonna understand why this is cool.
Yeah.
That's why you just have to prick everybody on the way in and get them to trip just shortly before the show starts.
I was about to say, you better count on your previous act taking at least 45 minutes because that shit takes a minute.
That's why Tyler's going to go last. He's going to.
Remember those fucking stickers you had to get for, like when you got like your little slip, like if you're passing like a class, and like they'd give you a sticker if you're doing good.
Yeah,
that'd be one way to dose everyone with a little bit of LSD, just a little bit.
You'd have to it's like during PE you slice the hands just a little bit, so that way when you put the sticker on it, it like absorbs through the skin.
True.
Guys, it's okay. These are brownies. Don't question why it tastes like
You remember
apple
that
juice
kid
and
who brought
chalk.
brownies his senior year and like they were weed brownies and got fucking every teacher in our school high? That was amazing.
Yeah, dude.
Now
I still talk to him. Do you know who it was?
Yes, I do, but we're not going to say his name.
Yeah, I just call him Mountain Man.
Mountain Man? Wait, do I know
Mountain
what you're talking about?
I don't think so, actually.
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, I don't think he really hung out with him at all. He was more of like a at school buddy, you know, like where it's just somebody you kind of hang out with while you're at school, but like outside of school, it's kind of meh.
I used to hang out. I used to hang out with him outside of school, but then like all of his friends were like, "No, we have to get ready for our Mormon missions."
Yeah.
You remember when Tyler did that?
Yeah, I feel like we talked about this at least already once. So
Yeah, we're still processing it, okay?
Yeah, you know, and
you can tell we're still processing it because we haven't mentioned it once. We've mentioned it for the past however many weeks.
I know. I just wanted to bring it up again, so
I know it hurts.
Yeah, because he's still healing. He's still healing. He's still trying to get that sexual healing.
I am. Yeah, you don't know what happened to me out there, Brayden. Fuck you.
Yeah, wilds of Texas.
You have no idea what I went through. Shut up.
Oh yeah,
the trauma.
Get home from boot camp. Hey, have you talked to Tyler recently? No, I thought he'd stopped existing.
We're done with that. We're done.
Here are his nudes. Look at his penis.
So Maddie said that you grabbed the phone and literally scrolled through them and then looked at them. I was
sitting on my bed and she was at the door and she's like, "Hey, look."
I'm sure Maddie just out of the blue was like, "Hey, here you go. Look at Tyler's penis." Like, I'm positive she.
Do you trust your wife? Do you trust your wife? I have known her for the past however fucking old she is. You should not trust that woman.
God damn. I should trust my wife.
Anything. She will say anything for the sake of a joke, okay? It doesn't matter what line she crosses. If she thinks it's funny, she will say it. And she will continue it for years. For years until her bit has become reality.
Oh yeah, at this point it's been half a decade. So that would be impressive, to be honest.
One fucked up joke right there.
Yeah.
It's a polygraph trick where you just have to convince yourself that it's real.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You can do that, or like you can trick yourself into believing that your own name is fake. And so when they ask you like the obvious questions and you ping as lying, then it'll just skew the whole test. And it's like not usable.
I don't trust those anyway.
Polygraphs aren't honestly reliable.
No, they're not admissible in court. It's like the cop sits you down. He's like, "So, what's your favorite color?" And then you're like, "My favorite color is poop."
Poop.
He like looks down and he's like, "He's not lying. He's not lying." What's your favorite? What's your favorite food? My favorite food is poop. Oh my God, he's telling the truth.
Caught a real creep here. Into cropophilia.
Did you kill that woman? Yeah. Oh my God, he's lying. The machine says he's lying. Is your favorite food really poop?
Yeah. He's lying. Shit.
No, thank you. Have you guys?
I like to sprinkle some Creole seasoning on it. Tony Satchery.
Oh, Tony Satchery's. That shit will actually make shit taste good, I bet.
Make it edible, palatable. Yeah. Oh my God.
I was about to say, what's a stronger, like, okay, in front of you is a bowl, and that bowl is just the blandest shit. What fixes it? The Tony's Satchery seasoning or a bottle of Valentina?
Tony's.
Really?
A whole bottle of Tony's, mind you. Not just like, it's better be more seasoning than shit ratio. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, it's like It's like why I just started like stashing bottles of hot sauce whenever we were gonna have MREs. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Some sort of flavor. I get that.
You have no idea how many favors I got by letting like rationing out the hot sauce for people.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't have to pay for energy drinks for like a week.
You doing okay there, Brandel?
No, I'm having PTSD here because
of a ship Valentina.
Yeah, because one of my buddies thinks it's funny because it makes me gag and it's gross. Visual stuff, like usually in videos and stuff of people shitting, and he's been on this kick on his feed on his For You page on TikTok, and he sends it to me, and people are taking shits. And the turd is like fucking 10 feet long in one pass. And I'm like, how the fuck is that inside of you? And
have you seen like some of the videos where it's like marksman shitting where it's like they're doing trick shots?
What?
No.
You haven't seen that?
Please don't send that. Like,
I don't want to send that. I don't want to fucking go to the back pages of Facebook. I'm about to see more than just the fucking dick shitting Olympics.
That also did remind me though of a video that I saw, and the guy is in the competition, the lights are blacked out and he's sniffing stuff. And the very last one to win the thing or whatever is a guy's bare naked and he sniffs his ass and it's full, like he gets his nose in there.
Oh, dude. God damn.
And he's like, it smells like shit. And that wasn't his guess, but you hear the green light go off and he goes, you see the panic at
that point, like the confirmed, you got it right. Ding is going to be more like awful than the other one.
You see the fear in the guy's eyes.
No.
I'll have to send you that one later. See, that one was funny because it wasn't my involvement. But the other one is the aftermath, and some of them are like strung around the toilet. I don't understand how he's getting these photos and videos on this TikTok.
Fuck?
Dude, it's fucking graphic.
I'm gonna fucking puke, dude. That's
I'm just gonna like turn off the notifications on the Discord. Like, you guys can deal with your demons over there.
Yeah. Holy shit. Literally.
Yeah, literally. And so when you guys started talking about that, that's what I started thinking of. And I was like, no, please stop.
Yeah, you look like you're going through Nom. Like, you're
like, no.
Wild shit, or what you were.
I'm gonna send you guys one.
No, no. Why would you do that to us? You care about us. What the fuck?
Well, because it's for the funnies.
Brandel, if you make us watch that, I will go through the Facebook shit and show you some of the things I have seen.
I don't want to. You did enough with all your Disney propaganda.
That's true. Yeah, he did. Okay.
Hey, I'm just looking forward to the fucking.
So, the fact that you said Wish was good, Brayden, that hurt me. I can't believe you said that. I saw what you posted in the Snapchat. Okay,
I would never.
Okay, deny it now. Never. I have receipts of you in our Snapchat just being like, Wish was the best fucking movie of all time. God damn it, I love Wish. I wish Wish was the only Disney movie that they did in live action in the next 20 years.
Oh my God. You over here slandering me, saying things that I would never say. Meanwhile, you're over there talking about how Turning Red didn't need to justify.
Yeah. Take a look at that. Okay, fuck.
yeah, those are fake doctored receipts, huh?
Oh yeah, they're fake, huh?
Yeah, they're fake.
Look at the timestamps.
Yeah, look at the timestamps. If you scroll up just a little bit, you can see you backpedaling from the decision to say that Turning Red did not need to include the world effects of 9/11. Bitch.
Listen. Listen, the only reason why I initially thought it had to, because there wasn't enough death and consequences for the main characters, and so the threat of jihad had to be real in that movie.
See, the problem is the characters not going through the consequences is the exact reason why I stopped liking Disney movies.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're exactly right. That's
since fucking Frozen.
Yeah.
Did you know in their last quarter or something like that, they lost $4 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going down the shitter.
They are hardcore, and Apple is over there laughing because they're the only ones who can buy them out.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I mean, fucking Microsoft is sitting there. It's like, just wait. Bill Gates will own all. Bill Gates.
Well, let's see. If one of those company buys Disney, they will own pretty much a majority of media on the market. Yeah. If Warner Brothers bought Disney, they would own pretty much all media, and that would be a monopoly, and that would probably be stopped by the government. The government would be like, "No, you're not allowed."
Say, this is exactly why we need anti-monopoly laws. Fucking George Lucas, the coward bitch, is the one who started all this shit.
You know they were going to try to find a loophole for it, regardless.
Well, yeah,
them Disney lawyers with all that BlackRock funding.
Yep.
I could see.
I just saw Tyler's eyes get really wide after I said that.
Disney, we love you. We're not going to say any more shit.
I said nothing about your place of employment, Tyler.
No, I will just say, oh yeah, that's right. Anyway, I was going to say my daughter loves you. We'll leave it at that. How about that?
Yeah, my son loves all of your films. Besides Wish, honestly.
Yeah, especially the shitty ones.
Yeah.
He
definitely doesn't only watch the original Lion King and not the live action one.
Yeah, that kid loves Encanto, and I'm sorry, kid, but
Encanto's not that bad. That's one of the better ones they've done in the.
It is. I was gonna say that's one of the better new ones, and that's actually the one Lily loves. That's her favorite Disney movie. Is Encanto because she could sing along with it.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say out of their new ones, and this is new in honestly the past decade, probably be Encanto, Coco. Coco was really good.
Yeah.
And then
did Coco come out in the last decade?
Yes, because Miguel and I did acid on it.
He's remembering it. He's remembering.
Shit must have been trippy as fuck, man, when they were first going through
you
it.
Could have look, I'll admit Coco was a good movie. The problem is that shit. The fucking PR team Disney-fied it to where they tried to trademark an entire holiday.
Yeah.
While ignoring the fact that their entire movie is basically stolen from the Book of Life.
Yeah.
Which is better than Coco. I'm sorry, fight me.
I mean,
all the tias taking their nephews and nieces out to watch the new Coco movie, and they have to sit through 25 minutes of Olaf's Frozen Adventure.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Everest loves that right now. Everest is super into Frozen right now, which is
really.
Oh, I showed him the glory of Oni's "Let It Go." Let it go. And Everest loves that, and then he just loves Olaf, because Olaf was specifically designed for kids his age, 3 and
literally. Oh. Like, hey kid, do you want to feel what a dopamine rush feels like?
Shut up, Mariah Carey.
All I want for Christmas is you. It's you. It's always been you. Now stick your cock down my throat.
Oh, you didn't hear that. There you go.
I swapped earbuds, and then Mariah Carey started playing again. I was like, nope. And
you did this to yourself. You did this to yourself.
I did. I should have just closed the tab.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I never liked Frozen, but then like the song music people on YouTube started doing the heavy metal covers of it. I'm like, okay, I actually think I might like parts of Frozen now.
I mean, it's not a
It's
terrible
Frozen's-
movie.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's like fine. It's pretty good.
Lily has watched them and she doesn't care for them either. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine with me. I don't ever want to really watch this movie again anyway.
Yeah, no,
Although
I'm just
Like
Paw
I
Patrol is
played
where it's at.
Kingdom Hearts 3. That's all the Frozen I need.
yeah.
All you need is Donald Duck, right?
Mm-hmm.
All you need is Christmas for you.
All I need is Scrooge. That's what I need. I need him and his money and where he keeps it.
Yes.
And his Scrooge McCock.
Yeah, it is a very Scrooge McCock.
I can imagine that being his high school nickname.
Scrooge McCock.
Scrooge McCock. Bro, if that's your nickname during high school, I'm sorry, but you peaked. It doesn't it doesn't get better than that.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. It's all downhill.
It's all downhill. Like, you could still have good moments, but nothing is going to be better than that.
Yeah, for the rest of your 60 to 80 years on this earth, it's
Yeah,
done.
exactly. It's like if you go to work and then you enjoy your job, but they give you a bad nickname because you don't get to pick your own nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's it. That's over. You might as well quit now.
Unless you somehow retain Scrooge McDick. Like,
Yeah, well,
fucking, jumping off that mountain trajectory
If
that
you
you're going
can,
down
if you
on
can
life,
keep
looks appealing.
Scrooge McCock.
that reminds me. Did you
Yeah.
I tell you that some kid, one of the high schoolers, was yelling at his mom and at my work in the store, and he goes, "Mom, you peaked in high school. Shut up!" And I go, "Oh my god,
Fuck. Dude, that's wild. That's a wild thing to say to your mom. Holy shit.
That's when his mom claps back. I should have thrown you in the dumpster on prom night.
Midnight,
Which is why she peaked in high school.
God damn. Bro, we should normalize slapping the shit out of kids, right? Like, I'm not saying be violent towards them, but I should, like, if you're at a store and you have like a fucking 13-year-old piece of shit talking back to his mom, I feel like it should be legal to grab the closest thing.
Wham!
Yeah.
I totally get it. As a parent, you definitely get frustrated enough that you feel that way. But then I still could never see myself ever actually doing it. It's
Say that a little bit louder so CPA can get that on recording.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm sure. I'm not to throw him under the bus. I'm sure he's gotten frustrated enough that he's felt that way, but obviously hasn't reacted in such manner.
Well, I've never slapped. I do spanking, but like spanking only for like very serious stuff. Like if he's about to seriously bodily injure himself or his brother
or the cat.
or the cat. If it turns like violent for him, where he thinks he can like come up and like try and like hurt us to try and like get us to do what he's wanting, then I'll just be like, no, like that's not happening.
That's when you look at him and it's like, kid, if you think life is Mortal Kombat, I'm Raiden and you're fucking Striker.
I did see the exact opposite happen at Walmart when we were Christmas shopping the other day. Of a grandparent who had come out of the country, from what I understand. And mind you, it's just me and Lily in the car right now. And Michaela's Christmas shopping for me and Lily, while me and her are shopping for Michaela. Yeah. Anyway, and Michaela didn't see this, but this grandparent's yelling at this 13, 14-year-old boy, and he's not saying anything. he was just trying to pick stuff that he wanted, and his granddad was throwing like a child fit over it. And he says, "You are such an ungrateful child." And before leading up to that, he was calling him some racial slurs. And at first I thought he was just talking to some random kid.
I was gonna say, like, imagine your own grandpa calling you fucking.
Well, I mean,
which words was he using? What words was he using, Brandel?
I do not repeating that. I'm sorry, that dude. Ooh, wait. I had some stuff that I never.
What were they, Brandel? What were the words?
No.
I'm like trying to put the story together in my head. If I don't know the words, like I don't know how to visualize this story.
It was racist, and you don't need to know, Graydon. It was just racist and bad, apparently.
It was horrible, dude. And then
like
literally another couple other women go up to him and they're like, "Why the hell are you talking to him like that? You are yelling at him in front of everybody right now." And then I felt so awkward for Lily. And, you know, being a 3-year-old, you just call it out what things are happening. And she goes and looks. She goes, "The customers are fighting right now." And I was like, "Yes, I know. Don't say that." I was like, "Oh, don't drag me into this."
It's like, Daddy, the old man just called the younger one a
Honestly, she started muttering what he was repeating because he's the loudest one. And I was like, no, don't just
we do not say that. Yeah,
it was like when Tyler's kids started talking and they start repeating back all the fucking cuss words that me and Tyler and my sister say to each other. And I'm like, you guys are homeschooling this kid, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, it's gotten so bad lately too, and I know I need to watch my mouth, but stuff slips. It slips all the time.
It's because it's you, his mom, me, and like my mom, my dad, and my other siblings have zero filter.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Like you guys like should probably think about homeschooling.
We're considering it. But
English lessons would be very interesting in his class. Let's just say that.
He does so good at the kind of preschool he's going to right now for like speech, because it's like not speech therapy anymore. It's basically like preschool, and he's doing so good with all the other kids, and he has so much fun, like like talking with them. And so I kind of want to try public school. We're nervous because of the number one issue here in America with like having your kid go to school, which is the fucking gun crimes and the school shootings. Yeah.
And now everyone's calling into question the school education system itself.
Good. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that shit has been on the decline for years, and it's finally being proven by everyone's scoring so low compared to other countries. Like, so when they did the test in Washington at my age, we were higher than most other countries, and now we are the lowest.
Holy wow! Okay.
Yeah.
So the education policies that have changed since the time I was a kid and we did the test, and with now, have been on the decline so much so that my education level is technically like 10 times higher or something than what the kids are at right now.
Yeah, thanks, Michelle Obama. Thanks, No Child Left Behind.
Well, I feel like it's everybody, not just children anymore. Everybody.
Yeah, Michelle Obama.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, with No Child Left Behind, I thought that was more of like for making sure kids had access to the resources that they need. Like,
good Lord, no. It was dumbing down all of the tests so that way anything standardized has an equal opportunity.
No, you're talking about the most
so they factored down the test for the lowest common denominator.
No, here, let me pull this up because I know you're wrong, because I had to have this argument earlier.
Oh my God.
Before you. So yeah, No Child Left Behind was originally intended for. So this was when George W. Bush did this one too. So this was Republican.
I heard he also might have done 9/11.
Yeah. They
took our jobs.
So yeah, it's specifically for aid in so like a K through 12 policy to ensure that like students had lunch, had access to like good books, specifically for and anybody that was like an English language learner as well. So like it would help boost their performance. And like
it was racially motivated.
Well, and it was to help.
I should have known as soon as you said Jeb Bush. Bushy Bush.
Okay, so yeah, and then they would have to. So it essentially forced them to report the results for any subgroups, and it stopped schools from just like fluffing their numbers. It wasn't like, it wasn't. How do I say this? They didn't lower how difficult the test was. All they did was they added in the groups of like kids that the schools originally weren't adding in. And so the curve, of course, dampened because those kids that they didn't include were obviously fucking off and like not doing great on those tests anyway. So that curve, let's say you did 90%. Well, you're still doing as good, but because the curve has gone down a little bit, you're like at 99%, like you're in the 99% percentile. It didn't change how hard or how difficult the test was. It just changed how good you were to everybody else, which is already what we were doing. But like schools were just reporting the most elite. And so, if you wanted to get your rank, that's when you had to start going into like the, rankings for like national rankings and like comparing your test results to everybody else's. It didn't make the tests harder or less hard.
Yeah. And this was also the same time where schools started pushing, if you don't get a college education, you will fail and never be happy.
Well, the education system has always been doing that because most schools get like extra funding from colleges because they can come to like a high school and be like, hey, we want these people to spend their money over at our campus. And so we're going to spend a little bit of money here, keep this school happy to push them in that direction, push their top students or their top athletes into our campus or, whatever's going to make them money, whatever's like a money making venture for colleges, since they're all privately owned for the most part, besides the state colleges. And even in the state colleges still have some fuck room, basically.
Yeah.
Do you know what I have to say?
Financial lit, where it was like, remember, this is like, I love the teacher in that class, don't get me wrong, but the main takeaways I remember from that class is go to college no matter what, and don't ever get a credit card. That was all I can remember from that class. Like, Tyler's about to tell me I'm very wrong and remembering it incorrectly, because I am.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's just what you want to hear, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, do you know what I have to say to top all this?
Yeah.
Good episode, boys.